Welcome, guys. Your host Nathan again. This is game two between David and don't know how to say his name, but the Russian. I'm gonna show off the decks first. We got David starting up. He's playing Vanguard, 116th. We can see that. Oh, he's got a lot of half tracks. I'm against the half tracks, but it works for other people. But standard infantry though. He does have his C card, though he brings the Panzer fast, so he's less availability. Interesting. Got a lot of stuff though. He's got 81 infantry. That's pretty good. He's got no AA though, if anything, nothing in A. So he's relying, and he doesn't even bring that many fighters. So this is kind of interesting, kind of a gamble, I have to say. Plenty of tanks though. Lots of double vetted Panzer fours, lots of Panther Gs, double vetted Panther 4Js. Interesting. I think he should actually switch these guys out. Cause you can bring, if you bring them. Oh wait, are they phase locked? No, I take that back. David is correct. Brings the awesome tanks. Bringing also the Panzer 3Ns. Plenty of good AT guns. Plenty, yep, it's pretty good. I like it. And let's go see the other deck now. Armor cars as well. Now we'll look at the Russians. We see a little less infantry for Panzer. Much stronger AA. Oh wow, look at this. Bringing the 300 mils. That'll be interesting. Plenty of tanks though. Not as many though. So that will be a disadvantage. So it looks like, yeah, standard infantry. But he's bringing pioneers instead. So more aircraft. So this is going to be kind of an interesting combo. It looks like David has the sustain in comparison. But as aircraft may be a problem being that he has literally no AA. Alright, let's switch now to the replays. Sorry it's taking so long. I'm not going to cut this out. You expect good quality content. You come to the wrong place. Only last minute terrible content is going to show up here. At least we were able to get the divisions this time. Last time, I don't know, we had a technical issue where I couldn't get them. This time I had no issue. Whatever they decide to load. Come on. There we go. Let's start this thing. Yeah, so it'll kind of be interesting. I think David, if he outlasts, he can kind of win this game for sure. Just got more stuff. It's kind of on the Russian guy to play a little more aggressive early on, or and take advantage of that air power because the guy's got no AA, and he doesn't even have that many fighters. All right, you can see they're both running Vanguard, so it may become a mere match. But I think it's good for David's positioning. Oh, let's change the. I know everybody hates the NATO symbols, but it's big advantage for David here. Like he just has to go even with this guy, and he can pretty much outlast the other player, which is kind of that sucks, but it is a tactic he's bringing. Hopefully the Russian guy here can come back. We'll fight from the side perspective. We'll fast forward, get to the actual game. Seeing a pretty standard. Looks like we're seeing a lot of forces being deployed to the north. Puma, nice. Puma here, taking advantage of the Panzer. David, pretty even around. Looking like he's playing nothing to the north. He's got one Herzog. Guessing he'll just stand in the open. Maybe hide it here. Looks like David deploying the mass of his forces to the southern area. While his opponent sending more to the north. Looks like David will have a superiority in the center. Sorry, the southern flank. We'll hide the HUD now. Oh my god. David moving in. Act 40. Gonna move it up here, not bad. Yag Panzer coming down that main road. But it's gonna face off another Yag Panzer 4. Problem with the mirror match. Who will win? None of them are either one is not vetted. Tons of Panzer 3s going up on this hill. Puma's pushing though. Hoping to get a snipe. Oh, but he misses the angle. David's sending MGs here. So that Puma is gonna be problematic. There's no AT down here. He should capitalize on that. Some engagement. David's getting up here. Unfortunately, this road's cut off, so it's kind of hard for this guy. If David takes this area, it's like kind of over. David rushing down this area, putting an extra flamethrower in there just to keep control. Puma doing its work. Nothing's stopping it. He needs to send aircraft right off the bat. 150 points. That's expensive. But though he's got no counter to it. Rockets coming in already. David dodging it, kind of. Not really. Pack 40 here. We'll be able to pack out the other Pack 40. That'll be a big kill. Oh, misses the first shot. Will it get the second? Will it get the second? Gonna fire the second. There you go. That's huge. Killing the Pack 40, 60 points down already. Jeez, that's gotta suck. I'd be so angry right now if that happened to me. Good spot too. David now has control of this open area. Just waiting for his slow tanks to roll up. He can do some more action up here. There's not really much. There's a bazooka though. He's got to watch out. 88's over here. Looks like the Yak Panthers are not willing to engage each other. But this is kind of where David wants to be, right? You know, nothing's really happening. Pretty passive along the whole front. Though he's got nothing to counter this. But the aircraft didn't go back to reload. Kind of interesting. He's trying to strafe. Wow, actually that did some real damage. I guess he's getting 20 mils. Fighter comes out though. The G6, pretty good. Wow, goes down too. Oh my gosh, kills 2 MGs and the fighter. Oh, oof. Dang. You guys are bringing this thing out. That thing is awesome. I'd be upset. Pioneer's pushing on the AT gun. He should be backing this up. He sees the bulge. Even sees it now. He's firing at it. Infantry needs to run up and back up his AT. He's backing up the AT. In the good micro from good players. Oh man. Yeah, that Pioneer's pinned out. He's done. Yeah, and he could have done more with that Puma. There's actually nothing here. There's absolutely nothing. David's deployed everything on the southern area. Puma doing some free shots. But it isn't going to do much. Oh, it's getting shot by the Panther 3s on the hill. So this thing has its line of sight even though it's saying it doesn't. Backing it up. Jag Panther's firing on the hill. David, looking like David's trading well here. He did lose that fighter though, to be fair, so maybe they're pretty even. But even is good for David. David's bringing up the off map already, the 105 mil. That's going to be a good shot here. Maybe he can make that. That could be his breakthrough. We're seeing David again, just like last game, kind of relying just on ersatz for infantry in the front line. We're not really seeing anything else. While his opponent has a lot of panzer guns. It's kind of cool to see that tactic though. Just screening his tanks and armor with the ersatz. And using the flamethrowers to dig out any CQC combat. Yeah, David is content here, it looks like. Chillaxing. Though, we should see some more action up here. Panther D's coming on the field already. Panther 4 is coming out. Looks like David is starting to... Oh, no, he's just amassing more forces over here. Yeah, I mean... I don't see... Yeah, when this off map gets dropped, it's gonna mess people up. Also don't see that many leaders from either player. See the first Panther leader. But no, there's not really any leadership units. It's just kind of different. Pack 40 is hiding in the forest. He can pop out anytime he wants to. There isn't even that much in this forest. No utilization of smoke yet, but this off map, he looks like David's amassing forces. He's getting tight. Any second that off map probably going to be dropped. Surprised he hasn't done it already. Tanks are rolling up on here. Dang, David is amassing everything on this area. Counter-strike goes down immediately, doesn't even have a second. Aircraft coming out though, once again. Good spot for David. Rockets dropped. Doesn't really kill anything. Rests a little bit. I mean, man, this off map's gonna hurt. That air superiority is killer, honestly. Oh, there goes a Pack 40. Oh man, that's 6 points, making up for the loss over here. He's just having free reign over his airspace. Only 4 mobile wagons. Kind of risky. I mean, who knows? I think it could actually turn the other way now, because if the Russian guy is able to kill the mobile wagons, he could pretty much just keep bombing endlessly. And maybe make up the lack of units disparity. Seeing the off-map drop, killing a Panzer IV. Suppressing everything. Valkov's coming in for desperate strafes on the Panzer IIIs to suppress. Ready to drop another one though. Hearing these guys all recover is going to be another Panther in CQC combat. That's kind of risky. No, that's not kind of. It is risky. I don't know why he would want to do that. If anything, he should send that Panther up here. He knows there's no planes to kill him. He could just run over here. Oh, we're seeing all the Focke-Wulfs come down. Hopefully this will make him realize there's nothing on this flank. Come on, bend. He kills just one thing, this entire side of the map's gone. That's like kind of crazy. Off map's coming down again. Killing stuff. Only 100 mil, but doing a lot of damage. David going to CQC combat. Loader wounded. Oh, goodbye, tank. Spalling, Panther. It's the Panther. I don't know why it's so close. Oh, it bounced that one, though. Backs up. Panther Trek coming up. An army of tanks coming as well. Dropping down the third off map. Getting bogged down in this meat grinder. And David doesn't mind, too. It's totally working to his strategy. He's got more stuff. Panther's still alive. Panther 4 going down. Trying to back up. He's going to back off into the off map. David's amassing forces. I don't know how this flag is still his. He should just kill this one unit. I'm surprised David hasn't even tried to shift a force or anything to keep that point. Totally focused in this region. Off map coming down again. It's not good. Loader's wounded too. Oh man. Disaster has strucken. They bring up a Panther as well. More Panzer IVs coming. Panther going down to the off map. Oh, yikes. There is nothing here. David's just pour in. Oh, and the armored cars. Oh no. David trying to get some surrenders with his off map. We get this last Panzer IV. There are more Panzer IVs coming, but nowhere enough to destroy all of these. They are double vetted though. Pack 40. It's just desperate. Oh, nice. Getting a Panzer strike off the Panzer III. So that Panzer Grenadier is dead. Kind of seeing a random reinforcement over here, but no pushing. The entire engagement now has been down here. It looks like the Panther A and the Jagdpanzer are engaging this Jagdpanzer, pretty much opening up this entire area. Maybe we should think about putting something here, blocking off the entrance. That would be GG for this hill. Unfortunately, the map developers, this is pretty rough. This is cut off. Having to go around here makes it easy for you to be cut off. And again, this side of the map too, like, I mean, I don't know. I think this side's better for it. It's more easy to defend and play passive. You can kind of play really aggressive if you're on this. If you're from the Russians' perspective, you only have to. You can put, you know, guns up here and tanks over here, and there's not really much that can get you in max range. Seeing there the next wave of David's stuff, though. We're seeing a wave of Panzer IVs to see if David can put this away up here. He's taking this flag. Little does he know there's only one Panzer gun here. Oh, David doing what we were talking about early, moving up the tank. Firing a shot. Oh, missing though, unfortunately. No, he's gonna stop any tanks from moving there. Seeing the aircraft wave come out. David should probably spread those tanks out. No, he's lost eyes on him. Yeah, he lost eyes. He's firing blind rockets. Didn't hit anything. That's expensive for not doing much. David rolling in the infantry. Being smart, David is here. Look at that. Like I would not do this. I would go straight in with my tanks. David's being smart though, bringing up the infantry to screen out for any AT. Just ersatz though. David is literally mobile wagons coming out. Looks like David was saving up the points for to counter all these aircraft. And the whole combat's been devoted to this area though. David is gonna lose entire flank. Finally, we're seeing some action. I mean, unload the man. Unfortunately, there's a flamethrower there. But it's been kind of too late though, because David is taking the hill here, and it's almost impossible to get back up here. You have to go down this little road, which is not ideal. And then the worst part is this: David can just take these points back whenever he feels like. So he is being kind of risky. Not even. I mean, my gosh, pushed back pretty far. David's swinging around a vehicle though. Russian is up now. Pretty good though. Like David played brilliantly up here. Russian guy just needs to capitalize on this side a little bit, but he's lost a lot of units. It's gonna be really tough for him to recover, if at all. He got just meat grinded here, and he already has the disadvantage of unit numbers. Looks like David did lose his Panther though, unfortunately, allowing this guy to build up forces to try to push back. Mobile wagons are moving up though, pretty much canceling out the air power. So this guy should just shift his focus, kind of. I don't know. Kind of a gamble, right? Either way, it's gonna be tough. These Panzer guns are coming on the half track. See, this is why, but me personally don't like the half tracks, right? If you're down flags and you're on the back foot, it's pretty expensive to bring out. That's 15 points with the half tracks right there. You know, that adds up if you're bringing like most of your infantry out on half tracks. Panzergren coming up here. David recovering his flags. Not much. He's just down one flag here, but he's got the best positioning up here. Seen a Tiger come up though. Oh, that was weird. Just engaging. Oh, he moved up over the edge. All the wagons are taking down that aircraft. Bailed out. I mean, that's pretty devastating. I don't understand where he's just gonna keep grinding up here. There's just too much up here now. He needs something off map or something to dislodge it. Panzer, Grenadier. Suiciding by himself. Dies almost instantly. Oh, bounce. David bringing up a Panther G. Oh, David should be focusing on this Tiger. It's got side shot. Good micro, backing him up to face the front. I'm not sure if David can continue this engagement. He is suppressing him though, to be fair. Oh, getting a side shot here. He's going to reverse. Good micro. Oh, but he loses him to a... That's kind of BS. Fired already, but he moved back. The shot went through the buildings and heat seeked. Unfortunately, there is no mechanic in the game for when the unit is moving. Once the shot's been fired, it doesn't matter. I understand. It must be hard to program that. But yeah, David's playing great here. Mobile wagons. Trying to recover though. He's investing a lot. I'm really surprised he didn't try to shift the battle to the open. And again too, it's tough too because he's having to fight a Panthers. A Panther G coming out and a Panther A. That will lock down the roads and beat any form of Tigers. Mobile wagons coming out here. That's kind of risky. Tank's pushed up here. He could die. David doing this, trying to sneak in. Hide the panel here. Good movement though. David's up here. David's up here in force. He's starting to build up here. Like, I don't think David realizes how little is here. Too much shifting down. So that's a show right there. Like, there's no commitment now to push up here. Even moving resources from up there. He's totally content. And honestly, if David just invested like 2 ticks worth of resources, he could probably run over here. David bringing up off map, which is going to be key, honestly. He's bottlenecked up here. I mean, David should just make a thrust down the center. Too bad he doesn't have the smoke. Losing that Puma. Drove all the way to die. Unfortunate. Yeah, we actually are seeing a build-up. It looks like he's totally committed to pushing up David off this hill. David not contesting the entrance of the road. I mean, there's going to be a mega push here. I wonder if it'll work. These Panzer IVs, though. F1s with the heat round and HE shots. That is going to be rough to dig out. Seeing David bring up more off map. Oh, man. Like David plans to off map the entire region. I mean, it's kind of interesting. We're getting this, like, stalemate in the middle of the game. Or not a stalemate, like a breathing room for both players to kind of build up. Tons of martyrs come down. David finally committing a Panther once again to this engagement area. David firing, pinning, not killing though. Oh, getting side shot by a Panther IV. David committing once again. Missing. Yeah, that was a good shot. Swooped around, shot him. Alright, we're seeing David build up for a push here. This will be most interesting. David, yeah, I mean, honestly, David's playing systematically here. He's gonna bring up these Panzer guns. Gonna have him sit reserve, probably drop the off map, I'm guessing, and then make a full on push. Yep, we're seeing it now. David plans on doing that. David, oh man, oh, feels bad. Guy has 40 seconds to make a move here. Probably waiting for his Martyr 3s. So they're going to be in. Oh, cancels it though. Yep, now it's dropping it again. All the aircraft coming. The 4 mobile wagons. This is entire AA force blocking any form of those aircraft. All those points doing nothing. In the last bombing raid they came out to, did nothing. In the bombing raid before that, they fired blindly and they didn't do anything. So those points aren't being utilized. He's even got this point. And David's sneaking around. Off map being dropped. Martyrs. David now engaging. Unfortunately, maybe he should smoke a little bit. Tiger misses. Unload, David. Unload. Oh! I mean, maybe David should drop a long duration on that corner road too. Top the reinforcements. Interesting move. We're seeing the 300 mil come out. I don't know if that's a good utilization of his points. Aircraft coming out once again. Nothing's changed though. I don't know why he's doing it. Loses one of them. That's rough. Made a slight push here. Looks like he made a push to get out of the way of the off map, not knowing where it was. What is this thing aiming at? Oh. I mean, it's an expensive buy, right? I can't even click on it. Yeah, that's a lot of points. I mean, this thing we need to kill 2 Panthers to make up its cost with that ammo. Seeing it fire right now. Comes the shots. And will it get anything? David moving forward. Smart. Oh, maybe not. He was just moving forward. Luckily. Oh, and he gets the Panther. Got him jammed on the Panther 4. David bringing up his own special weapon. 150 though. Not as big. David being pressured though. Losing his Panthers. That is pretty costly. Oh man. That's a lot of off map. That's a lot. Almost using this point too now. David just pushes it a little harder. He should be able to get it. David, mobile wagon destroying the Panzergren. Immediately suppressed. SVW is not going to do anything here. Oh, wow, actually. Am I wrong here? Oh. I guess 2 of them could have done something. A lot of armored cars coming out. He knows that there's tanks, so. I mean, yeah, at this point, I think David's traded too effectively to lose the game. And not only that, he's got more stuff, so, like, it'd be tough. Wow, killing Tiger instantly. Oh, that's rough. Going for it now. Being on the return fire mode, so he can fire when he's ready. There's just Panther 4 here, and that is it worth of units that put pressure on the map. David probably doesn't know this. Look at all these shells. Poor Russian peasants. All their homes are gone. How you zoom in, they blow up. I mean, this uphill, like, once you lose this hill, it's so tough. You're just being shot by too many angles to, like, even hold this area. David smart, though. Like, just, like, taking this hill is so key. It's so hard to get back on it. This guy really wanted to fight in this town, too. Like, he didn't commit at all to the north, even though he kind of saw that there wasn't much up there. Yeah, I mean, how much time's left? We're going to fast forward. I don't see any way of coming back. More Panther 4s, but there's just too much on this field. Yeah, it's a total collapse. That one didn't hit anything. He moved his mobile wagons. Oh, look, that was loud. Yeah, I mean. Oh, that's rough. Everything. There you go. There's the score. Yeah, you can see that David traded way better than his opponent. Kill list a little. Let's look at that, actually. Yeah, so he got a good start, right? I mean, he lost that back 40 though. It was unfortunate. But Locke was doing damage, shooting that G2, but then he loses a decent amount of stuff, losing 88 right off the bat. Not that it mattered. Not that David really called out aircraft. Panther D's. I'm surprised about an 88 actually, because like that deck's not really known for their aircraft. Yeah, like just David trading well throughout. Oh man, look at that spur of everything dying. Let's look at the. Kind of want to see. I mean, the off map doesn't look like it got a lot of kills, but it messes everything up and it gets everything on low health, and they're pretty much, you know, not really combat worthy. Except, you know, for tanks, instead of taking 2 shots, takes 1 shot. For infantry, they're on low health, so they die instantly if anything. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good luck to David and Russian. Sorry, can't pronounce your name. And I hope you guys enjoy this, and see you later.